I decided I'm going to go ahead and show you what my makeup look is going to be. I'm going to be kind of doing this as I go, but for basic training reunion and AIT reunion, I did a very similar makeup look to when we got married. I did some tweaks here and there. I decided I'm going to do something very similar again. So I got this palette from my Ipsy not too long ago, and I have been in love with it. I actually got this one as well, so I may use some colors from it, but I'm not 100% sure because it's very fall-y. But I really like the warm and cool tones of this palette. So lately I've been using this orangey color for like a nice like warm tone base. So I'm gonna play with it and see what I really want to do for my makeup look, but I am gonna try to do as natural as possible. So I'm not going to wear like a super heavy foundation. I'm going to use this. So I got this for the summertime. It's super lightweight. It is a tinted moisturizer, has SPF 25 in it. But I do need to start with priming my face, so I gotta figure out which primer I want to use today. Since I am going to be washing my face, I think I'm going to use this Milk Hydro primer. I use various primers. One of my favorite ones is the Tarte Double Duty Beauty. This is one of my favorites. I love the smell of it. It kind of smells like coconut. That one has been, it's like the first primer that I actually like threw money into, and I put way too much primer on my hands, so this will be fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and just rub this in. Okay, so primer's on, and now I've lost my foundation somewhere on my bed. I went and started this way too soon. Oh, it's right in front of me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this foundation brush that I have, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I usually just rub this on my face, but for the sake of doing things properly as well, so I always get it up in my hairline. I haven't done makeup in so long, like really decent makeup. It's been a hot second since I've like actually took the time to make my makeup look nice. So if I'm a little rusty, I don't even think I'm up to date on any of the makeup trends that are hot now. I'm probably like so outdated, but I really liked my makeup look for my wedding, so I use it for special occasions a lot of the time. And yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I think this is pretty blended, but yeah, this is supposed to give you like a nice dewy sheen, which I will get rid of as soon as I put like a powder over the top of it. But I haven't used a brush to blend out my foundation in a long time, so that's exciting. Fun stuff. I also haven't done a makeup video since probably the video that I made for Drew's homecoming. Not homecoming, for his basic training video. Like I said, I know for sure I really want to use this orangey color for the base. If I can grab the correct brush, the one that I usually like to do. I like this fluffy brush. It's my favorite. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it up here. I don't even know if this is a thing anymore, but I used a warmer color for my wedding. So I followed I think it was Jaclyn Hill's makeup tutorial for weddings, and it really created a beautiful look. And if you want to follow that, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. You just got to make sure you blend. So right now I'm just kind of getting a base set, so my colors will blend into this pretty well. But like I said, I want to kind of go as natural as possible. I kind of want to dip into some of these fun colors just for fun. This is not the occasion that I'm going to be doing that. Unless that is your style, go for it. But I want to kind of look somewhat natural for this occasion. Just so I'm not looking back like, what the hell did I do to my poor face? I say that on a daily basis already. I actually say that when I look back on high school pictures. but it definitely like brightens up the eye, which is great. And I will also use it underneath my eye a little bit. I don't know if that's even a trend anymore, so don't come for me. Yay. So then there are these wonderful brown colors up here. It's like Inception. So there's these lovely colors up here that I'm gonna dip into next. These brownses. I'm done today. I'm gonna go ahead and use the color Force first because it has kind of a pinky tone to it. So this one right here is like a base for my lid. I keep not reaching for my brushes in the right spot, so I think this smaller fluffy brush will be a good one for that. And I'm gonna go ahead and just start in my crease with him. It's not much darker than the shade that I have, but it's a good base to start those darker colors so they blend pretty well. Since I didn't really take that orange on my lid very much, it was more on my upper brow bone. That's kind of a yay shade. So I don't want to go too dark with this look because I don't know. So depending on the time of day, the darker I'll go. Earlier will be a little bit lighter. I'd probably go maybe just a little bit darker for this in the morning. If it was in the afternoon, maybe I'd add another shade of darker brown. And then in the evening, I'd probably have 3 different shades of dark brown. So I got that one. I'm gonna go ahead and take the next color over, which is called Plunge. So Force Plunge. These are some weird colors for a palette named Mosaic. So I'm just going to fluff him right here in the corner. I don't want to go too far over. I took the first one over on my lid. So this is maybe do Muse next, which is the darkest of the browns. I feel like this is going to be a pretty decent look. Okay, here we go. This one's works. This one is going to be a little bit better. It's still small, but still fluffy, which I just want the softness of the look. So I'm going to take it out onto my brow bone just a tad. It's not blending very well, so I might have to go in with that gold color again, or some of the lighter colors that I was using earlier, like Plunge, to kind of blend it out like I want it to. I'm going to take it out my brow, or my crease a little bit more. Just dig. Okay, I kind of had to adjust it on both sides just a tad. It is so a little uneven. The color is not showing up as well as it was. Like, I think I like dried out my face, but I just did the same thing on the other side. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and pat it with my finger because the brush never seems to work well for me in these areas, especially when I like want to deepen the color. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my under eye just a tad. So I have this like buffer brush that I need to clean off desperately. So I got this little buffer brush. I'm gonna use that orangey color that I used as kind of a brightener underneath my lid to do the same thing underneath my eyes just a tad. Again, it's gonna blend pretty well with my skin, but it'll still like brighten it up enough. And like, again, it's not showing up very much anymore because I think I dried out my skin a little bit ago when I was like touching up. I probably should have grabbed a setting spray and it probably would have helped me a little bit, or even like reprime my eyes. So I used that first to kind of start connecting the top and the bottom and almost poking myself in the eye. This is the greatest makeup tutorial ever. I need to just figure my life out. Okay. I actually was gonna use this for my crease. Oh, so much better. It's like a crease brush. I was looking for him because the fluffy brush wasn't doing what I wanted it to. Okay, perfect. So then for my next color, I'm gonna take this little bit smaller brush, and I'm just gonna take like that medium color that I was using earlier, before I use the darkest color, and just put that where I buffed that orange color. And I'm only gonna go to where under my pupil would normally sit if I'm staring ahead. I just got it in my eye. That's great. So I'll do that on both sides. I haven't done makeup in so long, so I hope this tutorial is doing this makeup look justice, because it's not looking like I want it to exactly, but it's getting the point across. It's fine. I'm out of practice with makeup. It's just the nature of a working mom and working single-ish mom. I say single-ish. Okay, I think we're good. Both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and stop on that because I'm going to line eventually, but I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on the corners going out. I don't want to hit the dark color too much, but I want this the shimmer that I'm putting on my lids to pop, and I want it to have a nice flat base to put it on, so I'm gonna put this on. And this concealer, this Bye Bye concealer, a little goes a long way on it, so I probably put way too much on, and that's just going to be my life today. But the colors will come out really well, and it's super sticky. Just switch up fingers a little bit. Nothing like fingers. Actually, I could probably just do this color and I'd be really happy with it. I'm kind of blending it up into the orangey color that's up above. My goodness, I can't words today. So do it on this side as well. Just kind of blend it far enough out, but don't cover up the darker color. You just want to blend it into it. Well, this concealer thing's a newer thing for me. So it kind of looks silly at first. I'll grab this tissue that I can't. It's just tearing. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like a hot mess. Okay, so I'm gonna get into my Conspiracy palette. I haven't pulled this baby out in quite a while, but the two colors I'm going to look in are a like pinky shimmer color, pinky bronze color. So if you had the Conspiracy palette, it's just a theory. If not, a lot of palettes have a similar color to this in them. And then I'm going to use a white shimmer, which is called Ranch, if you have the Conspiracy palette. So I'm going to do just a theory, the pinky bronzy color into the brown, and then the Ranch color blending into it the other way. So I honestly may just use my fingers for this, because every time I use a brush on my lid like this, it just never works out for me. So this is just me being a hot mess. So make sure I have a clean finger, because it's just gonna backfire on me anyway. So I'm gonna blend out into this brown that's on the outer corner of my lid, and that's gonna cover quite a bit of my eye. So pretty much the middle third of the eye, maybe a little bit more than that. And I will take a brush here in a second, a cleaner brush, to blend the brown in this bronzy pinky color. So I have a few palettes that have this similar shade in it, but I just like how this particular one goes on. So I'm just gonna take maybe the one I used for my brown earlier and just blend the two just right on the edge where they touch, and maybe take a little more of the brown and do that, because I don't want to cover it, but I don't want to lose the brown altogether, which can happen sometimes when you are using this. Blending and whatnot. So I'm so happy with it so far. It's really showing up in the camera. I do have some like fallout that's going on down here, and I probably shouldn't have rubbed it. It's fine. So now I'm going to get into that ranch color, which is a shimmery white. So it's really going to make this corner pop, and it's really going to blend and pull it all together. I haven't used this color in a long time, so. And you could just use any like lighter shade. And this one might not be as shimmery as I want it to be. Oh, maybe. I haven't used this color in a while. Let me see if it's actually what I want. There's a slight shimmer to it. I may switch it up. I have another white shimmery powder in this one that I've been wanting to try, so we're going to switch it over. Shouldn't mess it up too much. I kind of get in the 90s feel out of this, or the early 2000s with the white corner. Okay, that's better. And I'm just trying to blend it so there's like a little bit of a lighter highlight in the corner, and just blend them together. And I don't want it to be like super like pop out, but I want some of the highlight from it. And just using my pinky because it's smaller. Oh my goodness. This video is going to be super long. I haven't done a makeup video in so long. I think I've already said that, so sorry if I'm repeating myself. Okay. And then I'm probably just gonna touch the very corner of my eye to brighten it up a tad, and then blend the two. So I'm gonna use the darker color and blend right where they combine. Okay, really happy with how it's turning out. So now I'm going to take, I don't think I have the maroon in here that I really like. Okay, so I do have like a dark marine color. So this is a very weird technique, and I actually got it from that Jaclyn Hill tutorial. So you take this and you make it like a liner, and you make it fluffy. And then you can take a regular liner later. So I'm going to take it and just line my lid just out towards where my pupil would normally sit. And it seems really weird, but I promise it just makes it look really dramatic. So I'm just gonna go out to where my pupil is, and then when I line my lid later, you'll see how it does. But I didn't have like the same shade when I did my wedding makeup, so I'm gonna clean off my brush here. And you just want to blend that out, but not too much where you're messing up your beautiful artwork. And then I'm gonna take it and tight line underneath my lash line. Same color. I think that's gonna work for me. That same maroonish color, so any sort of maroon will work. This is more like a purpley maroon than like a red maroon. So again, probably only to about my pupil, where my pupil hits. Do it on the other side. I haven't done this in so long. I'm surprised I'm doing the lining so well. Beautiful. Okay. And then you just want to take, I'm going to take this fluffy brush and blend it. And you want to blend the crap out of it. And this is just going to line your bottom lashes. And you may feel like you're blending it too much, and it's never enough. So, probably still not enough. Dang it, I keep getting into the light. It's really hard doing this in like the dark. My camera makes it look really light, but it's not. And then I'm probably just going to tightline one more time, but I'm going to do like the darker brown. So I got the pinky color, so that is creating kind of a base for the dark. And then I'm just going to take the darkest color that's on my lid and tightline again. And it's got a little bit of that maroon. And I'm not going to go quite as far. I'm just going to probably go to like the outside of my iris with this one. And it's just gonna make it dramatic. Again, you probably want to do different levels of this depending on the time of the day your significant other or whoever is coming home. I don't know when that is yet. So there is an eye look. Gotta do my eyeliner next. So I don't usually wing it with this kind of look, because it's supposed to be like a timeless thing, and because wings come and go. I don't even think wings are in right now. I don't think this eyeliner works either, so I'm gonna have to grab another one. Oh goodness, there we go. An eyeliner that actually wants to do her job. Oh, I blinked. Oh, I blinked. Oh, that wasn't good. Apparently, I'm watching Hulu. Great. So, I don't want to go too far over because I'm going to mess with the white. But I did a decent thickness with it. I did mess up a little bit, so it's not exactly how I would like my eyeliner to be. And then you may be just wanting to do lashes and then outline. I'm not gonna do lashes, because I don't feel like it. At least not today. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I keep going back and forth about it, but there we go. Okay, so eyeliner is done. Face is not done. Now that I have crap all over my hands, let's go ahead and get our face cleaned up. I also need to do like a brow highlight, so I might take a shade that kind of matches my regular skin tone and just go up by my brow and just brighten it. I am doing that right now. I do have to do my brows still, so I hope this doesn't get all messed up. This is going to be a super long video. This might be 2 parts, or it might be its own separate video. We'll see. You know, maybe it'll be a bonus video. You all will already know by the time this comes out. I don't. It's like you all get a secret before I do. Let's see. Okay, so I have more eyeliner. Damn it. That was there the whole time. This brow pencil, I actually found this awesome brow tutorial I can't remember whose it was, but you take your brow and you brush it up to reveal your natural brow line. So I'm gonna outline the bottom of my brow. I had a different brow pencil and I think it worked better. So you outline the bottom of your brow with the hairs all brushed up. And then you take the spoolie that I apparently broke. Come on, spoolie brush. I need you. And you blend it this way. And then you're going to brush the hairs down. And then you want to ignore the first 20% of your eyebrow. And then, which I'm not good at math, so I guess where that is. Goodness. And then you're going to line the top half of your brow. This color is a lot better than the one I did when I did the first time. So find your brow, and then you're going to fill the second half of your brow. And then fill in any patchy areas, which is my entire eyebrow. And then you can add some hairs if you need to. And then go ahead and brush it back into place. And then you have a brow. No, I'm not done. I gotta do the jelly stuff. That's a very dark taupe. So take the brow gel and smooth it down. So this is a beautiful clear brow gel from Benefit. It's great. So look at my brows. On point or fleek or whatever people say nowadays. So I'm gonna do the other one real quick. So now they are very ugly sisters. I will work on those. So I may need a little bit of lighter color. I thought taupe would be a good shade for me, but I don't know. It matches my regular brow colors. It just, maybe I'm not used to seeing them all thick and luscious. So I am going to do my concealer next, and I'm going to do it very unconventionally because I know you're supposed to put dots. Now, apparently that's a thing to help lift. And then I'm going to also use it as a contour, and I used way too much. So that's great. Actually, I don't need it there. It came right off. That never happens. I think I got all the spots. I don't even know what we're supposed to do with concealer anymore. I'm just going to use the foundation brush from earlier and use it to blend it out. I'm going to use this as my highlight. It will help. I also don't want to use too much because I am trying to keep my face pretty natural. Even though I feel like I have a crap ton of makeup on right now because I have not done my makeup in so long. So I feel like that actually was pretty nice. I may use a little bit more underneath my eye just because my face shape needs it. So I'm just going to put it right here in the middle. Then I will blend it up to help my face not look so saggy. It's fine. It's what aging does to you. So I definitely can see the difference in the camera. when I do this in person, it never looks this good. So I feel like a beauty guru already. Okay, so I'm not doing anything super freaking special for my face. So I have these amazing things. These are all the makeup you need in one little tower. So they're 2 different shades. They have a eyeshadow, a cheek color, a lip color, and a highlighter in them. So freaking amazing. This one, for the cheeks one, it's actually a little too dark for my face. I just liked all the other colors, so I'm actually going to use this as a contour after I put the powder on my face that I almost forgot because it was sitting all the way over there. Set powder all over my face just to make sure we don't mess up what's underneath all the good work that I've done so far. Let's not ruin that. And it also takes away some of the sheen of the foundation, even though it's kind of already soaked in because it was a moisturizer. So just make sure everything's good and soaked in. Get all those creases. I'm shaking the crap out of the camera. I apologize. I am beastly. Okay, happy with that. Throw that into my little pile of things over there. And then I'm going to take this and do a contour of sorts. Ouch. If I can find the right one. And I'm just going to do a nice thin one on my cheeks. I'm not doing anything super dramatic because, like I said, different times a day need different things. If the sun's over my head, I'm going to have a fat contour anyway. Also, I may or may not be warm that day, so I could end up just sweating it all off anyway. And then I'm going to go up in my hairline and just do the outer corner here. Make it look not so bad. And quit shaking the bed. I don't really need to do my nose because it's tiny, so there we go. And then I'll do my jaw a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. It's a very light bronzy color, so and then go ahead and do my cheeks with the other one. I really like the color of this. I actually have some other colors that I like a little bit more that I may switch out when it comes to the actual look later on, but for today's sake, we are going to do this one. So everybody does their blush a little bit differently. Lately, I've been going up the side of my face just a tad, and not too much on the apple of my cheek, just because I feel like it makes my face look fatter. And I have very chunky cheeks naturally, so even when I'm thin, I have a fat face. So I am trying to not accentuate it any more than I need to. And this is kind of the hot style right now, and I really love blush, so we're gonna go crazy with it. And then I will finish off with a highlight. Figure out which one I want to use because one of them is a lighter shade than the other. I'm going to go ahead and use that one. And then I'm going to do right here. And because I've already done the corners on my eyes, I don't need to worry about that. But the tip of my nose, right here in the bridge of my nose, and the top of my cheeks. I always go on my Cupid's bow. It's just a preference of mine. My chin, just to kind of make it a little more prominent. Make it stick out from my double chin. And then I always go on my forehead just a tad. And then sometimes I go on top of my brow bones. Just depends on what I am doing that day. There's just certain areas I want highlighted. It's fine. What are these? They're kind of cute. Maybe I should go with the short bang look while my baby hairs are growing out. Alright, so this is the look. It may need some more tweaking before I see my husband, but I am pretty happy with how it looks in the camera. I do need some mascara, I guess. I completely forgot about that. I was like, dang, I'm killing it. Let's do some mascara. I got this in my Ipsy. It's Basic Beauty Lengthy Lashes. I've been using this lately. I also will most likely use Worth the Hype NYX waterproof mascara, because if my son and my husband are absolutely adorable together, that is not going to be dry. So I barely made it through last time when he left, so so I'm not doing a very good job of this. I don't want to waste all my mascara because I'm getting ready to go wash my face and go to bed. Nothing like doing your makeup and then taking a bath. Then a shower. Oh, goodness. Okay. So there is the look. Do my bottom lashes. That maroony color is great. I did not do a very good job of this, but I love it. I'm happy. I look possessed. It's fine. So, this is the look. You can tweak it, use it, whatever you want to do. Make fun of it. I don't care. I hope you all enjoyed this video or this makeup tutorial. I don't know if this is going to be the end of this video or not. I will do an outro later if it is. So, if you're going to an outro, that is. Otherwise, I might be washing my face coming up